Welcome to this lesson on building self-discipline. Today, you'll learn what discipline really looks like, why it matters, and how to build it through small, intentional habits that keep you consistent, even when life throws you off. This isn't just about habits, it's about developing the mindset that powers them. Discipline starts in the mind, and this lesson will help you train it. Ever have one of those days where everything feels off? You're tired, overwhelmed, and every part of you wants to skip your workout, order junk food, or just scroll for hours? Most people give in and say, I'll start fresh tomorrow. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent. It's the ability to stick to what they said they'd do, especially when they don't feel like it. That's what self-discipline is. It's not glamorous. It's not loud. It's doing the boring stuff, the inconvenient stuff, the hard stuff, because your future matters more than your mood. This lesson is about building that mental muscle. Let's break it down. Self-discipline is the skill of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about being strict or joyless. It's about choosing long-term gain over short-term comfort. And it's not a personality trait. It's a decision you train yourself to repeat. That training starts with your mindset. Your thoughts shape your follow-through. When you believe that discomfort is part of growth, not a reason to stop, you build mental resilience. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what matters. When practiced daily, even in small ways, it becomes part of your identity. I'm the kind of person who follows through. That's the mindset. And here's the key. Self-discipline isn't built by waiting for willpower to kick in. It's built by choosing to act, especially when it's uncomfortable. Without discipline, every goal eventually hits a wall. You'll start things strong but never finish. You'll get inspired but fall off when life gets messy. Discipline fills the gap between inspiration and results, and it starts with how you think. This lesson is all about mindset. It gives you a mental blueprint to stay consistent, even when motivation runs dry. If you've ever asked, why can't I stay consistent? This is your answer. The problem isn't effort, it's emotional endurance. This lesson will help you strengthen it. Do something small on hard days. On purpose. Discipline isn't tested when things are easy. It's tested when you're tired, distracted, or emotionally drained. On those days, shrink the task, but don't skip it. One professional with a demanding schedule decided that even on days when he couldn't do a full workout, he'd still do 5 push-ups and stretch for 2 minutes. He wasn't doing it for fitness gains, he was doing it to protect the identity of someone who doesn't quit. That tiny act kept his habit alive and reinforced mental discipline, even during burnout phases. This step helps you separate identity from intensity. You don't have to go hard, you just have to go. Set a non-negotiable standard, then protect it. Pick one habit that supports your bigger goals and make it automatic. This doesn't mean you'll never miss a day. It means you've decided the habit happens regardless of convenience. One woman committed to journaling 1 line every night. Even during travel, bad moods, or long workdays, she wrote something down. That anchor gave her structure and helped her stay emotionally clear. It wasn't about writing perfectly, it was about showing up. To support this, set up reminders, visual cues, or a simple mantra like just 1 line to lower resistance. When something becomes non-negotiable, it doesn't rely on mood, it runs on principle. Practice delaying your impulses. Impulse control is a discipline skill. When you feel the urge to avoid something hard or give in to a comfort habit, stretch the space between stimulus and response. A student working on procrastination used a method called the pause. Before checking social media or skipping an assignment, she paused for 10 seconds and asked, will this action support the person I want to become? That brief moment gave her enough space to redirect her choice. Another tactic, the 2-minute commitment. Tell yourself you only have to start a task for 2 minutes. If you want to stop after, you can. Most of the time, you won't stop, because starting breaks inertia. This practice builds emotional resilience. You learn that just because an urge shows up doesn't mean you have to obey it. Ask yourself at the end of each day, did I show up, even if it was small? Where did I avoid discomfort that I could face next time? This reflection reinforces discipline through awareness, not shame. Every time you stick with it, you build trust with yourself. That trust is the foundation of real confidence. And when you're ready to build structure around these mindset shifts, our lifestyle optimization habit. Essentials and Stacking lesson gives you clear tactics to systemize your daily actions for long-term success. The most disciplined people in the world aren't tougher than you. They've just practiced acting in discomfort over and over. And when you do it too, even in small ways, you build momentum fast. You'll find yourself finishing what you start, feeling stronger, clearer, more capable. Pick one habit. Pick one action to build that habit. Make that action your daily non-negotiable. Action and do it every day. It doesn't matter how small, it only matters that you do it every day. Start today. Not to be perfect, but to prove to yourself that you can follow through. Once your mindset is aligned, the next step is strategy. That's where the habit essentials and stacking lesson comes in. It shows you how to turn these mental shifts into effortless daily wins. Discipline isn't who you are. It's who you become one choice at a time.